Okay, so imagine this. You're married, right? And one night, your husband forces himself on you. You say no. You clearly say no, but he doesn't stop. Now, the next day, you're sitting there, feeling violated, maybe even scared, and you think, can I go to the police? Is this even illegal? So you Google it. And guess what you find out? In India, this isn't considered a crime at all. Like, literally, the law says if you're married, it's not rape. Wait, what? Yeah, I know. Sounds insane, but it's true. Marital rape is still legal in this country. Let that sink in for a second. Let's talk about why this is a problem. So here's the thing. We grow up hearing शादी के बाद सब ठीक हो जाता है. Marriage fixes everything. But what if marriage itself becomes the problem? Think about it like this. If someone on the street forces you, it's rape. If your boyfriend does it, it's rape. But if your husband does the exact same thing, suddenly the law says, sorry, can't help you. How does that even make sense? Marriage is a certificate, not a permission slip, right? But our law doesn't see it that way. Let me share some facts with you that'll blow your mind. Section 375 of the Indian Penal Code, that's our rape law, has an exception. Exception number 2 clearly says, sexual intercourse by a man with his own wife, if she's over 15, is not rape. Wait, did they just say 15? Yes. Though the age of consent is 18, this exception says 15. That's a whole different can of worms. But here's what's really crazy. Over 150 countries around the world have criminalized marital rape. Even countries like Nepal, Pakistan, and Bangladesh have done it. But India, the world's largest democracy, we're still stuck. A 2018 study found that around 30% of married women in India have faced sexual violence from their husband. That's almost 1 in 3 women, and yet legally they have no protection. Now you might be wondering, why hasn't this changed yet? Well, in 2017, the government told the Supreme Court that criminalizing marital rape could destroy the institution of marriage. They actually said that, as if protecting women would somehow break family. But here's what they're missing. Marriage is supposed to be about love, respect, partnership, not ownership. When you marry someone, you don't buy unlimited access to their body. Consent doesn't expire at the wedding mandap. And let's be real, if a marriage is so fragile that respecting your wife's consent can destroy it, maybe that marriage needs to be destroyed, no? The real issue is, we've been taught that once a woman gets married, her body is no longer hers. Pati Parmeshwar, husband is God, all that stuff. But times are changing and these old ideas need to go. So here's what I want you to take away from this. Marital rape is real. It's happening every day in homes around us. And just because the law doesn't recognize it, doesn't mean it's okay. If you know someone going through this, be there for them. Listen, believe them. Because even if the law doesn't protect them, we as a society can. And if you think this is an important conversation, hit that like button, share this video. Let's make some noise about this, because change doesn't happen in silence. Subscribe if you want more real talk on issues that matter. And drop a comment telling me, do you think India needs to criminalize marital rape?